Good morning, good day, everyone, actually. My name is Anton. I'm from CyberArk companies. CyberArk company is focusing on privileged account management security. And today I don't want to talk about the security itself, or because there are a lot of presentations and you work on this, or you know what is this, right? But I want to share some ideas with you, firstly, and these ideas will be about the basic security. And also I will talk about the privileges, of course, and how to protect them. So this is the main goal. What are the privileges, actually? You meet them every day in every system. So it could be SCADA systems, cloud, Internet of Things, endpoints, everywhere. And the main idea behind that this is, first of all, the heart of your enterprise, and secondly, the main available goal for the attacker. Why? Because if you've stolen the credentials, if you've stolen privileged accounts, you are a god in the system. You may do whatever you want, and usually it's very difficult to investigate. You never know, for example, if someone has stolen your root account, you never know who has used this, what was the reason, right? Who has connected, and what is the real person, who is the real person who done something on the target device. And the problem is that if you fight with consequences, for example, with antiviruses, which is executed with normal credentials, right? Or if you fight with, again, you discussed it today, with ransomware, which is executed again with normal credentials, you don't fight with the root cause. You don't protect the root cause. For me, credentials or privileges is like a hydra. You may fight with all the consequences, but you may kill it in the root, as a root cause. Why it is important here? First of all, we again discussed all the reports from Verizon, from Mandiant, Coppinger Hall. Everywhere you know all the steps for the attacker, right? And you know them better than me, I think. So there are 5 main steps. What I want to tell you that every step in this list could be assigned, could be connected with credentials. How to install, for example, tools without end-user workstation credentials. How to move laterally without any credentials. And when I talk about the credentials, it's not only username and password. It could be password hashes and overpass the hash attack. It could be Kerberos tickets and very popular Kerberos golden ticket attacks. You have to protect all these credentials. You have to monitor and access to them, and you have to isolate your target devices from the direct access. This is a basic security in the environment, right? How you can do this, and what is most critical. So first of all, what is the most critical? The main goal, of course, to stop the attacker on one of these steps. As earlier than better. Who tell me what is the crisis point? For example, let's return back to the site from Mandiant. I think that the crisis point somewhere here, where you escalate privileges. For example, if you have escalated privileges with Kerberos golden ticket attack, you may not fix it. It is not possible. The only way to fix it is to rebuild your domain. Because if golden ticket has been generated, then attacker can return to your organization in, for example, 5 years and do whatever he wants again. And this is the established persistence, so the crisis point in the attack scenario. And just an idea here that if you need credentials for each step here, means that if you have been hacked, you or may not you provided privileges to attacker for the attack. Is it correct or not? And how to protect, how to react on this, on the credentials theft, for example, or on suspicious behavior with the credentials. I think everyone understands that we need an additional security layer between your external users, internal users, and their permissions, their privileges. And that's what actually CyberArk does. We provide the solution which do a lot of things, and protect your environment from the security point of view of their protecting credentials. For example, we are talking about end-user security today, and you know that according to best practices, according to regulatory acts, you have to implement least privileges principle. But it is about privileges, right? If you want to, for example, provide an access to SCADA system, you have to isolate SCADA. Why? Because you have to isolate access for the user and his own credentials to the SCADA systems. And this is an isolation. All of these things could be, so you can stop 99% of attack if you only protect administrator or user credentials. And how do we do this? We have a special place which we call vault, and we store all the credentials in the vault. It has not been hacked yet, but who knows? And of course, we have a lot of proactive controls, right? We control and access, we control and access to all the credentials in the vault. We know who has requested an access, who has retrieved the password, what has been done during the session. We analyze the user behavior, and we implement least privileges principle with application control and privileges control. And this is all-in-one solution, which allow you to protect environment looking on the security from another point of view. So that was what I wanted to say in our 10 minutes today. Thank you.